I actually feel that many Nigerians are just wasting their lives and years, you understand? I can remember when I was in Nigeria, all those 2014, 15, 16, we did construction job in Lagos. That CECC, China Civil Engineering Construction Commission, that railroad that building from National Theatre to Orile to Maitu to CMS. We were part of the workers that built those that railroad with the Chinese people, with the Chinese company. I worked there from National Theatre to Relay to Igamu to Maitu, straight to Lagos Island to CMS. I did all those work. I worked there every day for up to two years or more, and they were paying me 20,000 naira then. We used to have cards. You call, Chinese people will mark your card. They used to do like abroad people do. They mark your card based on when you come and when you close. So they mark hours. So any hours you miss or any day you miss work, you will not get paid. So at the end of the month, all the work you do from Monday to Friday, you were paid 20,000 naira. That hard work. Remember, we were working outside building rail. It was outside job. Come rain, come sun, we were outside working, and it was a hard job. And we were paid 20,000 naira per month then, and that was when Goodluck Abi was still the president of Nigeria, when they were thinking that Nigeria was even better. But Nigeria was not any better then. Now, before the end of the month, I can still remember vividly, before the end of the month, all the workers will start buying garri to drink. And then there are women that sell food, especially when we were at National Theatre. There are women that sell food, swallow and other things. 200, it was quite cheap. 200 or 150 a plate of swallow, or plate of rice. Towards the end of the month, like third week, everybody will start buying food on credit. People will start coming to work with paints of garri. Everybody had locker then. We put our paint of garri in the locker. People that will be buying credit from the women that sell food, they will start buying credit because we were coming to work every day. So the women were not scared. Now I can imagine the construction work. We were doing construction work, earning just 20,000 naira per month, and not like we were even able to save anything. We couldn't save any kobo from that work. Towards the end of the month, everybody will start drinking garri and buying food on credit. And when the month ends, and we got paid, you understand, all the money will go back to the women who were buying food from on credit, and then we'll start eating normal food and repeat the same thing every month, you understand. And I'm just imagining, looking at people that do construction work in Canada, for example. Imagine me now as a young guy. Now let's say I go into construction work in this Canada. People that do construction work in this Canada, if they don't save money at least every month, those guys, like our Nigerian guys that work in the construction industry, those guys save at least $3,000 every month. They earn very well. After paying their rent and bills and everything, those guys save at least 3,000. Me that don't work in construction company, I can save comfortably 2K every month from my job. Those that work in construction companies that earn almost twice what I earn, they save at least 3K or more from the guys that I know that work there. And now I'm now imagining all the years I spent doing construction work in my own country. I couldn't save one kobo. People do it here, and at the end of the month, they can save 3K. You understand? And to us, and when it's winter, when the construction jobs will close, they will start receiving employment insurance. They will start getting paid 55% of their salary. You understand? And that 55% of their salary is like my normal full-time salary like this. You understand? And that is how they will use that 55% of their salary to keep living until the next summer, when construction jobs resume again. Others that want to do other kind of jobs, some will go into doing Uber, some will go and look for other jobs. But when it's summer again, when construction works start, they will go back to construction work. This is what people who do construction jobs in Canada as laborers alone, this is what they can save at the end of the month. And now see how many years I did construction work in Nigeria. I couldn't save 1K. I couldn't save 1K. Sometimes I just look at the jobs people are doing here, and I look at the same jobs, those doing them back home, and I just realize that people are just wasting their lives, their years. You spend 10 years doing one job, can't even boost of having 1 million in your account. People are simply wasting their lives, their years in that country, and I feel so sad. When you come abroad, you will not know this thing I'm saying until you come abroad in a country like this, Canada, and work for just 1 year, and then look back at your bank account and see what you have saved. Then you will realize, you will understand what I'm saying. Until then, let's just keep supporting Tinubu and those APC leaders.